Today we're doing a review of the Chattanooga ColPac, which is a gel pack used after surgery, sporting events, or just a situation where you need 20 minutes of icing. By the end of this review, you're going to come away with 4 key takeaways on things you should consider on whether you want to purchase this product or not. Number 1 is the cost. Number 2, ease of use. Number 3, moldability. And number 4, temperature or duration of the cold. So let's jump right into it and see if this product is going to meet all of your needs. Key point number 1 is the cost. So the ColPacs are made by a company called Chattanooga. Most people know them by the name Chat. This is actually a donjoy company. We're going to review 2 of their products. It's the 11 by 14, which is a really common one if you are having knee surgery or knee replacement surgery. And then the 11 by 21, this thing's a monster, and again, really common. These are super popular. If you read a lot of the Facebook groups or some of the Reddit groups, these size wraps are the more common ones. So cost-wise, the smaller wrap, the 11 by 14, is somewhere around $25, and the bigger wrap is around $30. Now these are definitely on the cheaper side of gel wraps, so we're gonna put it through its paces and see how they perform. But let's see what comes in the bag. So it just comes in this plastic bag, and you open it up, and this is what it looks like when it's in the bag. The directions are tucked in over here. This is what the knee wrap looks like, and so we're gonna put it through its paces and see if it's worth it. But as far as cost goes, these are definitely more of the reasonable ones on the market today. Key point number 2 is ease of use. This ColPac, it doesn't come with much, it's just the ColPac and a set of instructions. The first thing I notice on this is the sides. So this is some sort of rubbery vinyl finish on both sides. And it says it all over the directions. Please use a skin barrier. So you want to use a thin t-shirt or a towel. As we always say, you know, ice, the universal protocol is 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, and anything besides that, check with your doctor. So what ColPac does say is the best way to do this is to lay it flat down in the freezer, and you'll get the best performance out of it. And it also says it needs to be in there for up to 2 hours for the first time. And the key to all of this is, does it take another 2 hours to recharge it to get another treatment? So if you're a knee replacement patient, that's really important. The other thing I noticed right away is this does not come with straps. So our key point number 3 is moldability. So I'm really curious to see how moldable this is when it comes out of the freezer, because if it's hard as a rock, it's not going to perform very well because there's no straps to get it around your knee or the body part you want. So let's go ahead and put this thing in the freezer and run it through its paces and see how it performs. So we're going to place this thing in the freezer and see how long it takes. It says 2 hours. I did not mention before, I do want to mention now, we are not sponsored by ColPac. We are just doing reviews on all the gel pack products we can find that are really popular. So let's get this thing in the freezer and see how long it takes, and then we're going to run it through its paces. And like it said in the directions, lay it down flat in the freezer. And we're going to leave it in there for a minimum of 2 hours. I'm probably going to leave it in there for 4 hours and possibly overnight. It does say in the directions when you're not using it that you can leave it in the freezer for an indefinite amount of time. Quick reminder, if you find the video helpful, please subscribe to our channel or think about giving us a like. It's a simple, free way to support us, and it helps us create content for you. Also, you can purchase the products featured in the video directly from our YouTube store. Now let's get back to the review. It's time to take the Chattanooga ColPac out of the refrigerator. They've been in there all night, so this will be a really good test. This is the 11 by 14, and right out of the fridge, it's cold by the way, and right out of the fridge you can tell it's highly moldable, so that's a good thing. And this is the 11 by 21. Again, still very moldable. The one thing again I would note on this is there is a little bit of frost on it, so make sure you have a paper towel when you're using it, because that's more than likely going to turn to condensation or water. So let's try it on and see how it fits. Now it's time to put the wrap on. The first thing you want to do is get a thin t-shirt or a towel and put it over the area you're going to use it on. In this case, it's the knee. This is the 11 by 14, and this just came out of the fridge. And it's actually really cold, so make sure you have that skin barrier on. And all you do is lay it over the top and kind of press around to get it. And it's pretty moldable, so for moldability, it's good. Now notice it's got some frost on the top, and I think in the next 10 minutes or something, that's gonna turn to water as it thaws out. So have a paper towel or something around to get that up. So that's that one. And this is the other one that a lot of people use. This is the 11 by 21. So this wraps almost all the way around my knee. And again, moldability is very good. We're gonna run it through its paces. So we'll get you the check-in at 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and 30 minutes. So the temperature and duration test after we tried the wrap on. The wrap was really cold. It came out of the refrigerator. You saw that as I tried it on. After 10 minutes, the wrap was still pretty cold. Definitely good cold therapy treatment at that point. 20 minutes, I'm gonna say that wrap was still cold. 30 minutes, it was a little bit warm. I mean, you could still get a little bit of a treatment, especially if you'd been wearing it for the whole 30 minutes. Now again, ice is 20 minutes on and 20 minutes off. So as far as performance temperature-wise and duration goes, Chat gets an A. It's cold the whole time. The only thing, there's two drawbacks that I saw with the Chat product. Number one is it's heavy. So again, some of the knee replacement patients will complain about heavy products on top of their knee after surgery, and that is very understandable. And number two, for whatever reason, it had a frost on both of them, and that frost absolutely turned to condensation and water. So make sure you have something in between that wrap and your bandage or your incision, because you do not want to get an infection, or have a paper towel to wipe it off so it doesn't get all over the place. Overall, it performed really well as far as cold. Moldability was great. Even though there are no straps, it was very moldable. The only thing that I would caution you on as my last point here would be, it's got to go back into the fridge for 2 hours to get cold again. So you're probably going to need to have 2 or 3 of these. But at the price point of between $25 and $30, it's still pretty affordable. If you're a knee replacement patient, get yourself 2 or 3 and just keep rotating them and follow your doctor's orders. If you're just a weekend warrior or somebody that just needs to ice for 20 minutes, these are great. Just pop it in the fridge. Whenever you need it, pull it out, use it for 20 minutes, put it back in. It's super simple to use. Now that you know about the ColPac, check out our next video where we're gonna go through what's probably in the orthopedic world the best cold therapy gel pack on the market. That's gonna be the SMI Gel Wrap. And as we always like to say around here, let's get back to living.